Hi, I'm Sunay Tripathi. I'm the CTO for Mobile Ajax. We are live from Krakow. Together with me today is Peter and Tim. Peter is one of the founders from Thousand Reality. Tim is a founder from Forward Games. And let me start with Peter first. And Peter, can you tell me what your platform is, what your application is?
Sure. So what we're doing on Mobile Ajax is we're deploying an augmented reality platform that's called Edge Realities. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring augmented reality to the places where it can go now. It's going to enable cross-platform augmented reality using the same framework for all devices across the board. And also it's going to enable large-scale augmented reality so that you can share the experience between not just like 2 users, but 50 users. And you can't go into just one room, but maybe an entire facility or an entire outdoor environment.
So I'm Tim, co-founder, CEO of Forward Game, and the whole idea, the mission, if you want, of Forward Game is to create games that will let the connected generation, as we call them, to be a little bit more active. They love playing games, but those games are missing the activity, those games are missing the together. But we must stay true to the amazing experiences that the games bring. And still we want to put the games out there in the real world. Plus, we want to include everybody. So there are different kids, different solutions, different devices. Glasses are coming up. So as a game developer, oh my God, we have enough headache. We want to have the comfort and the convenience of using one platform and take care of the games that we're coming up with. And that's why, together with Thousand Realities, we can create experiences of shared gaming on various environments and getting basically everybody on board into the same experience, having it synchronized, having all the positions, having all the actions of all the players together, because low latency, that's exactly what we need for a fast-paced game. And then we can put it in the real world, synchronize the environment of physical and real.
So that's excellent. The next question that I wanted to ask is that you are trying to take your games a little bit more widestream, right? And obviously we are trying to build the edge around to be more widescreen, but you need a little bit more capability from Thousand Realities, for instance, which would make all of us look much better. So could you Tim, tell me some of the problems you guys are facing?
So the number one trouble always is synchronization. But when we're talking about AR, there is more to synchronize. Yep. So we can start with the very, very simple concept. I mean, maybe not everybody is aware of the situation, but when one device experiences augmented reality and another device experiences augmented reality, those are completely separate worlds for both devices. So there must be something, somewhere, to put them together, to synchronize their positions and to essentially synchronize their worlds. This is actually incredibly hard. And the idea is to use something that can synchronize more different devices without working too hard. And that's why Thousand Realities would be able to do it for us. But what do they need? They need the lowest latency in order to process that much, because remember, those are two devices looking into augmented reality, processing the image 60 FPS, and then we need this synchronization. This is where the synchronization is going to come from. So that's just synchronizing the world. But it doesn't stop there. The players are going to act, the players are going to move, the players are going to act on the virtual environment. Players are physical beings acting in the real environment. You want to synchronize every single action. You want to synchronize every different state of the game. And of course, you want it as low latency as possible in order to make the game feel real. And this is why specifically Mobile Ajax can allow us to do games that we call that games that are coming out of the box. Games that can be played on a larger environment. Definitely, I can imagine, and that's kind of a dream, would be a dream come true, thinking of a school playground game where the entire playground is scanned, and the entire playground is essentially has a virtual representation And when I'm in that situation as a game developer, this is my scene. It can have dragons inside, it can have trolls, and the kids at every given moment would be able to interact with that because they can do it with any device. Because we have the solution from Thousand Realities that basically takes any camera, makes that an augmented reality camera. This is the future we're going to, and I wish more and more people will understand how amazing this is.
No, this is exactly the problem that you're solving. So what you're describing is you want some abstractions, you want some capabilities that are available all the time. By the way, Mobile Ajax, the edge capability we are trying to offer is exactly the same thing, the playground that you described. How do I get infrastructure close to that and where you can run simple containers and simple VMs and have the same experience as if you're in public cloud, but it is really close to where the users are. So guys, the most exciting thing, because Peter and we started kind of when Mobile Ajax started last year, they were one of the first ones to say we need edge and here are the things we need, and kind of like so second year running in edge, now we are seeing that some of the early adopter of edge are bringing some of the very yes, so the
grandpa.
Yes.
And we're expecting children.
Yes.
We're expecting children.
I think
Hackathon is happening.
This is the unique part of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, so this is great. Do you want to add anything to this?
Well, no, I can only agree. This is exactly right. It's augmented reality requires real time, right? And it doesn't just require real time when the conditions are good, like downhill and downwind, right? It has to be rock solid, always real time, no matter how many dashes of connectivity you have. And that's
Those are 9-year-old players that we're talking about. If it doesn't look good, they don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. So this is exactly what Mobile Ajax is providing, right? And the other great thing that you guys are doing is, the stuff that we do, it's complex enough, right? We need an abstraction as well on top of our abstraction. And with the platform you're providing, with the interoperability between the different zones in the world, that's something that's just great. And the fact that we're able to onboard our platform in half an hour, right, to a new location, that's fantastic. That's something that's never seen before.
No, thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Peter and Tim, this is such a privilege. If I can make your job simpler and your application deployment simpler, that's our mission, right? If we can make you successful, if I can make 5 people successful, I think we have achieved our mission. So thank you very much, and thank you for helping out here in the hackathon. And thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.